You're watching MileHighSportsPreps.com.
Brought to you by Camp Team Insurance, your sports insurance specialist.
We go now with one of those matchups, Ed. The Pomona-Coronado connection, Carter McElhany against Eli Rosales. This one's going to be really active.
Yeah, it's a great move there by Rosales, obviously taking on the number one and very sought after Carter McElhany. Again, Carter McElhany, very, very disciplined wrestler, and it looks like he could be scoring this 2 points and does by Sam Gallegos, giving him the 2 points there at the edge of the mat.
McElhaney's one of them takedown aggressive machines, especially on top. Moves great laterally. He's number one ranked at this weight classification for a reason. He's got unbelievably broad, powerful shoulders as the referees had to pull them apart for a moment. But look at the build on that upper neck and back area of McElhany. This guy is an absolute horse, and he is an outstanding athlete without question. He missed some time earlier in the year before Christmas with some illness, but comes into this match at 11-1 now on the season. And Rosales coming into this at 19-3, the junior. This is an entertaining matchup between two junior athletes, but McElhaney's got that experience, wrestled a lot in summer tournaments, and I can't say enough about the upper body of this guy. He's just unbelievably built, very hard to score points against.
He really is. Carter is one of those guys that wrestle year-round and does a great job and puts his body through some rigorous training, and we see the ripple effect of that. And he's got Rosales all tied up, and that's something that usually opponents can't do against Rosales. But Carter is just showing what you've already described, some tremendous strength in his upper body, and we'll be surprised if Carter isn't successful in one of these top moves here.
Just a rugged kid, some athlete. He's using that drive power in his legs, and Rosales trying desperately to get out of that, and he rolls right with him. His hip movement is outstanding. Does not make very many mistakes. If you're going to score on him, you got to pick and choose your time to try and figure him out to get those points. But a low-scoring match is what Rosales wants tonight. McElhany would like to finish this early, but we'll see what resolve now Rosales has.
You know, Rosales ranked number 4, like you've mentioned, in the state of Colorado on the rankings, and has done a great job. There is Carter again with upper body strength, scoring points on a tilt that most wrestlers you just will not be able to find to do that. Now he's got Rosales in some very, very tough spots there. Kind of about chicken wing there, got a little high.
Rosales Rosales is going to have to use his lower leg strength to try and get out of this rugged hold and try to get a reversal on him. He's trying to get out of it, but not in time, and that will be the end of the first period. And the Coronado star, Carter McElhany, with a 4-0 lead over Eli Rosales of Pomona. And it'll be interesting to see how Rosales tries to attack this very rugged wrestler. He's just so difficult to score points against. Not very many people have scored on him all season, and he's won his 2 matches today, one by pin in 1:53 and a 9-1 decision over tough Nick Ortega of Northglenn. So the opponents today for McElhany have not been able to get anything going offensively against this guy.
Rosales looking in this corner. You have Kevin Lucero there, is a great, outstanding wrestler in his high school career. And anytime you have somebody like Kevin Lucero, hopefully he can help you figure out somebody like Carter McElhany. But he has definitely a tall order trying to keep this strength down on the mat.
We mentioned Ortega. He and Austin Arnsdorf
Carter's
Legacy.
got him down again there,
yes.
John.
We're the 3rd place finishers today, so they got team points for their team. But there again, the quickness and the power of McElhany on that front roll. And now he's got Rosales in one of those half-squeezed Nelsons. He looks like a pretzel, and there he's close. Fortunately for Rosales, he was able to roll out of that in the last possible moment, keeping the score at 6-0. But the Coronado star really has been very, very aggressive right from the get-go and has not given up an inch against this guy. Now he switches his body over to the other side looking for that half chicken wing hold, and Rosales has just not been able to get motoring against this very rugged athlete. He continues to hold that hold on him, tries to move the other way, twists and turns to the other side to try to roll him over. They're near the out-of-bounds circle, and the referee, that is, blows the whistle with 48 seconds remaining second period. And right now, the Coronado Star off to an absolutely blazing start, 8-0. And it's been a whitewash to this point. Of course, the match stops on a technical fall once we reach 15 points.
Sure is. It was certainly showing some resilience, fight from Rosales, staying off his back, just refusing to give Carter the pin. And Rosales going to have a hard time from being worn down, but Carter is certainly working toward that way there.
We mentioned his upper body strength. He's got powerful calves too. He's very good on top, obviously. Laterally, his quickness is outstanding, and now he's got him in one of those wicked-looking arm bars, and again, Rosales not able to get his feet out from under him and at least get an escape here and try and do something. He gets rolled over for a minute, and now he rolls right back over the top in that little pirouette move, and nothing doing for Rosales as we're down to 3 seconds. And for Eli Rosales, he's got a lot of work to do in the third period, as after 2 periods, it's 8-0 for McElhany, and it's been a very impressive performance to this point tonight.
Sure has. I can't say enough, again, about Rosales' fight. Carter feels, you could just see it on his face, that he should have ended this by now, but Rosales has just really done a great job and looks possibly he could take Carter down, and almost does.
Twisting and turning as Rosales trying to get on the top, try and find that one-hold move. They started the third period level. Both of them were not on the bottom. That was, of course, due to that little, what they call the coin flip, when the referee has green and red wristbands on. But now he blows the whistle. We have 1:39 remaining in this contest, and thus far on the night, we've had some interesting wrestling going on, and now the referees will call for time for just a moment. But
Rosales showing some great Pomona spirit there, fighting back. Almost took Carter down, which a lot of people don't get to do on this tournament. He has not given up a takedown, and so it's certainly going to be an interesting third period. Rosales seems to get a little fire underneath him now. Maybe he believes he can take Carter down.
McElhany, the #1 ranked wrestler at 125 pounds, and Quinn McGahan of Fairview #2, and Sean Johnson, a level #3.
There he goes outside like it, takes him down with 2 points. Great takedown, letting him back up, showing his confidence in his takedowns. It closes the gap at 9-2, John.
Just that quick little outburst, a little twisting roll to get that 2-point takedown, but gave up the quick escape. What he's trying to do now is he needs takedowns and he needs quick points with 1:17 to go. So expect to see if he can get a takedown to let him go for an escape point, and then just trying gradually, as quickly as he can, get back into the match as both wrestlers now low to the mat. Again, Rosales looking for that hip move. And there's McElhany right on top again, and he's close. He's got him in that single leg. The referee waves off points at the moment. And we're down to 1 minute remaining in this contest.
Rosales showed a lot of confidence there in his face, and if this was the fourth quarter in a football game, you see momentum go back and forth. And I would say that right now, Rosales has some small momentum. Only problem is he only has 50 seconds to take advantage of that momentum. But Carter, a smart wrestler, not giving up too much. But there goes Rosales again on that outside single and makes a mistake. Carter gets another 2 points.
And got caught in that half Nelson type move to the side. Carter was able to take advantage on his right side. Again, it's that hip move. And Rosales has given up a couple of those hip-type moves for takedown points tonight. And now the objective for McElhany is to wear him down. They're down to 20 seconds. Does not have to be in a hurry. We'll record a major decision here momentarily as he leads 11-2. But it's been the experienced Coronado star who was able to be the big difference tonight. Showed the aggression. Rosales had moments. But Carter McElhany down to 2 seconds. And he'll come up with a big victory here in the championship match at 126 pounds. So Carter McElhany of Coronado is your victor, 11-2 over Eli Rosales of Pomona. We'll come back here on MileHighSportsPreps.com, bring you the next match at 130 pounds. We'll do that after these messages.
You're watching MileHighSportsPreps.com. Brought to you by Camp Team Insurance, your sports insurance specialist.